5 days to see where your channel is standing.
Or just like last year, but make sure it's 2017, because otherwise 2018 won't tell you anything useful.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. That's what I did first, and I was like,
Just out of curiosity, let's just see what my stats are just solely this year.
I feel like YouTube tries to be like funny the way Redbubble is funny, the way like when you start streaming it says the internet can totally see you now, but it just doesn't work. Hi, Kai Fraser.
What does here? There's a notification on my analytics that says I'm no longer eligible for monetization.
Oh no.
There you go.
I'm eligible, I think, because I don't got any of that. I didn't get one of those.
Let me just change the name.
Scary though, Jesus.
I know.
Yes,
I don't care so much about my channel. My channel's a helpless cause for what's going on at the moment, but I care about the other creators that have been around for a while and are going to be demonetized solely by the fact that they don't have 4,000 fluffing hours right there.
It's like, what is YouTube trying to get at?
Thank you
if they just told us, like, this is why we're doing this, maybe we would understand why.
Well, I think they're trying to get at some of the kid content, which kids don't subscribe to, but they watch over and over again.
Well, like Icerift said, she said to me that YouTube's losing Google a lot of money and they're trying to minimize that. I don't quite know, because I wouldn't have thought YouTube would be losing money, since, you know,
being
millions of dollars every year.
Being a little monopoly of the industry, de facto monopoly.
But,
its own industry.
I mean, Google's one of the biggest franchises or companies in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What?
I guess, well, the problem is people like our boy Logan Paul and our boy Felix have been putting them in a bad place.
Woof, that internet connection.
You sound like a robot right now.
None of us
I
can
think a
understand.
robot would use the sound better.
I don't think this has anything to do with Logan Paul and that issue. I don't think it's anything to do with that.
YouTube just gets. I might cut it.
Yep, you're really cutting
My
it.
name is Bender.
I just heard my name is Bender in there.
It's great. It's lovely.
Hey Aubrey, how are you? We're discussing some touchy topic this evening.
Yeah,
Don't go live while I'm like this.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you guys in the chat understand this, but basically we're talking about the YouTube Partner Program, the changes that have been made. They're not good.
Not good changes.
Nope.
Just more trying to alienate new YouTubers.
Specifically the animation community, since we're like the community known for making like 10-second videos.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've been trying to do this for years now, haven't they?
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
This is a sound check from the music person.
yeah.
Am I still a robot?
You're slightly better
You're
now.
whatever you want to be, it's okay.
we won't judge how you identify.
This is unfair judgment. I want to fix this.
Yeah, I mean, Icerift did outline a few things to me earlier, but I checked it and it made sense. Like the 4,000 hours is roughly $100 worth of revenue. And
Oh, wow.
so, I mean, at first glance, I guess, I'm drawing Kimmy. When you first look at it, you're like, okay, I guess I can understand that because it's you know, it's only like the first payout. But then you think, by the time you've reached that 4,000 hours, you've missed out on $100 kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
they withhold money from people until they reach $100 anyway.
Yeah,
So,
and then YouTube
not
technically
those
can get that
pointers.
first $100 without having to pay. Well, I guess they get $200, don't they? Because they take almost 50% of the revenue, or 30%, or 35%.
40%.
40%, right.
Honestly, I just hope that this whole thing falls over on YouTube and they end up being like, oh no, we didn't mean to do that, you're making us lose money, and then we're just like, no.
The problem is that they're never going to own up to it. It's like this, like they've been doing this stuff for so long and they just haven't done anything about it or talked about it or done anything. They just kind of shift the blame to the side, saying like we're working on it and stuff, and they have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Here's the big problem this time. Large creators like PewDiePie, H3H3 Productions, they are fans of this new change. And they're like, okay with it.
Yeah, well, it's not going to damage them.
Well, it's because they don't understand like the other communities on YouTube. They know like the gaming community and maybe like other skits and stuff like that. They haven't really been seasoned into like the animation community and stuff.
Yeah, they're familiar with, like you said, gaming, reviews, and vloggers. And vloggers are the big one, and the ones who can actually hit the 4,000-hour threshold without a problem, because, you know, they make, like, 20-minute vlogs about them eating or doing crazy stuff.
I think
So
it's
cool, right?
quite similar with the gaming channels. I mean, like...
You just make Let's Plays and stuff. You can just make Let's Plays in hours upon hours.
Exactly.
All you gotta do to make a Let's Play, record the game, edit the thing. In this community,
Hi, Civic
there's
Love.
a lot more
Hello,
detailed
Alan.
work that
Your
goes
name is
into
very
it.
similar to mine, Alan. Alan the animator. I think yours sounds better than mine because your name's not difficult to say.
And they both start with A.
Yeah, well that's why Acne.
Yeah. Oh god.
We'll type Asney.
When I first hit like 200 subscribers and Alex had to do my video for me, he had to re-record it because he said my name wrong.
I did not know how to say that.
No, I know.
That.
Because
I
I
don't
in the middle
know
of
how to say it, though.
a games room full of other noisy teenagers, had to Skype you and explain to you how to say the name.
Noisy teenagers.
They were. Hi,
There's
Amateur
some
Warrior
bad
VA.
words.
Oh, hi, Sprinting Coywolf. Fateless is absent at the moment. Is anyone looking at the chat?
Yeah, I've been looking at the chat the whole time.
Nice.
Been trying to just chat. I got it
Debating
my
on
laptop.
posting things or not. Decided to say, Fateless is kind of gone, but he's here spiritually, whether he knows it or not.
Yeah. He said he was gonna try and fix it. Try being the operative word. You know? Alex,
I'll
does that
also say
try?
Like, I'm gonna try to keep my monetization. Try being very, very emphasized.
But I think nowadays I'm gonna start uploading daily animations. I'm just gonna slave myself away. It's gonna be fun. Be very happy.
I mean,
Good luck with
You're
that.
gonna do,
technically,
do
I
3-minute
could.
animations every single day, right?
Woohoo! Technically, I
That's what
could
Dream was supposed
upload.
to be, that little series. It was supposed to be like, it was so easy to do, and it got kind of popular just a little bit.
Yeah, but like you're like, oh, I'll do this animation thing on the side. It'll be so quick and easy, and then you start and you're like, oh wait, it's animation. I forgot.
Yeah.
I might make a video try to figure out how to do animation and show the world of music how hard this is.
Music.
That's the idea.
It's kind
I'm the only one out here.
Who did you
You
follow
do
on
it.
Insta, Aubrey? I don't use Instagram enough. I should use it way more.
You should post more horse pictures.
Oh, I love my horses. I love posting horse pictures. Like, I would say, I only follow like maybe 40 people on my public Instagram, but I would say a solid 38 of those are horse people.
Congratulations
been revealed.
The Demon Wolf. You did it. We're proud of you.
Woohoo! Hello, Emil?
That's
Is
what I
that how
made
you
it.
say your name? I was going to say Emerald, but I think it's Emil.
Oh, I was gonna say Emerald too, and then I realized there's no R. I would not have noticed that unless you said that.
There's no R Easter eggs.
Just said Emerald the whole evening.
Well, the letter R doesn't exist. Come on.
It exists in spirit, like Fateless.
Yes.
There are only 7 letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's all you got.
Oh, nice.
Oh, don't.
I'm trying to think what scale that was.
C?
It was
C
just
major?
the white keys from me.
Just the way. Okay.
But, oh man, whenever I'm at university, I'm always like, oh, I want my piano. Where's my piano? I need my piano.
I am in a random ass practice room on my campus.
Okay, that's a good point, Tyler. Okay.
Actually, someone did announce that on the Discord
Well,
just now.
isn't that nice?
I also just posted it to my Twitter, see if any one of my stalkers will join.
Thanks.
Mine.
Thanks, Coywolf.
Follow Artixi Twitter on the Twitter.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You can follow my YouTube channel too, that would be nice.
Yeah, get closer to that 1,000 threshold.
Just Twitter
Hello,
where it's at
Tyler.
now. We're leaving YouTube. Goodbye.
No, we just need a platform just for like animators and
I mean,
music
there's
creators, artists.
there's
I was
Newgrounds,
thinking about that.
but there's no monetization on it, which is the problem. I mean, I use Newgrounds and I like Newgrounds.
Wow, Newground, that is a blast from the past right there.
Yeah, I got featured on Newgrounds with Dawning Age Episode 1. It was either I think it was the prologue. I don't even think I've uploaded Episode 1 or Episode 2.
Oh, good lord.
I know, and because I got featured, they were like, oh, this month you get to choose who gets featured, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I voted, and none of the ones I voted for won, and I was really upset.
I might have to look into that for Destination Unknown.
But, yeah, that's how I found voice actors and scriptwriters and other projects that I worked on for a short while before being like, wait, I can't do all this.
Technically, my main platform is Bandcamp, but also YouTube. It's my main platform.
Bandcamp.
Thank you, Blaine. That's very kind. Hi, Regan. Did I say your name right, Regan? Mioru? Is that how you say your name? I'm going to assume it is, because I'm always right.
Are you now?
Uh-huh.
It's good to know.
Yep.
I find it
How
so
would you like some
funny.
fun facts thrown at you?
You have some fun facts, Bishop.
I'll come back with you those fun facts tomorrow.
Mioru? See,
Wow,
I got it right. See, everyone? I got it right. I got the
I
name
don't want to
right.
live stream again tomorrow. Don't make me do this.
You what? You're going to live
I'm
stream?
awake. I'm awake.
I'm awake, I'm alive, now I know what I believe.
Artixi, you're going to get me a copyright strike.
That won't get you a copyright strike. There was no copyrighted audio, it's just the lyrics.
I got a copyright strike on my last live stream, which was a month ago, by the way, for a song that wasn't even there.
Oh yeah.
But are you sure it was a copyright strike, not a content ID claim?
Either way, my video has been blocked in all countries. Like, it's been completely blocked.
Better click that.
But, like,
But that says
it's not
fix
worth
that.
it.
That's right.
It was like, you played this song by Rihanna, so we're not going to show your video in any countries. And I was like, but I don't listen to Rihanna. It's not on any of my playlists.
I cannot wait until one of my original songs gets copyright claimed by someone else.
Oh, I know.
That's,
Like, I sit here waiting.
that's how I know I made it.
Yeah. Who was it I saw
What do you
recently
agree,
that was like, if you get a copyright strike... It was Ross Bugden. Ross Bugden was like, oh, if you get a copyright strike for using my music, send me a message and I'll sort it out. And I was like, we need more people like this.
A lot of people's labels or distribution companies, they have a service that knocks out when people use their music. They're just like, oh, that's the song, get rid of it. You didn't pay for that. But
I'm using Photoshop Blade. Yeah, YouTube's more out of it than usual. Hey, Watermelon Fox, YouTube's normally just like spinning a little bit drunk. This time YouTube is like in the hospital, completely wasted.
We're just going to take away monetization from millions of creators.
You could
let's take care of it.
you could probably copyright a thing of dialogue, if like a reel of your voice speaking dialogue, but only that bit of dialogue. Kind of thing. In fact, I think it's automatically copyright. I know with writing and screenplays and stuff, as soon as you put it into a tangible written form, it's copyright to you without you having to pay anything or whatever. So it's probably the same. But I mean, anyone with common decency shouldn't like steal someone's demo reel or whatever without permission.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't steal music. If your music, if
Or
you pay
voice
for it,
demo
then use it,
reels.
that's okay.
Or voice demo reels. I mean, it's a little bit different if... It's slightly different if you're not monetizing it, not claiming it as your own, and not reposting it for the views. Like how I used the music in the meme. I mean, in my last video upload, in that meme. That's slightly different to... If I had just uploaded the song, then that would be damaging the original creator, and, you know, intentionally, and that's just really low and really rude. Like with people reposting animations, it's so low and so rude.
Oh my gosh, that happened to Evama not long after she posted Talk.
Really?
She had someone, excuse me, she basically had someone they were like some Lion Guard fan channel, and they completely reposted her episode in 2 parts. Didn't link it back
Wow,
to her.
Reagan,
Just completely stole the content, and they're like, no, I'm not stealing it, I'm just posting it so people can know about it.
It's like, it's so damaging. It's so damaging to the original creator. Thank you, Reagan. That's very kind of you to say. To the other people here as well, you know. You're not on hotel Wi-Fi for once. That's fantastic.
Am I like way behind on the chat here?
It would never be hard to talk to me, Tyler. Never hard to talk to me. I am so easy to talk to. That's why I shut myself in my room all day, so that no one can interact with me, you know? I've been animating like 7 years, maybe. That is very kind of you to say, Blade, and I love to hear things like this, but you know, the animation community is going to be in big trouble if YouTube carries on with what they're planning on doing. So, you know, creators that you really, really like, you should go watch their videos and go subscribe to them within the next month, because otherwise they may not be able to continue their channels.
At least not
share the channels with your friends.
Yeah, share your favorite channels.
These channels. That's the most important thing to do.
Yeah.
Tell real people about these real things that your favorite creators are doing.
Yeah, because
if they don't reach these thresholds, they're gonna die out. That's not good.
And I'll tell you, the subscriber threshold is the easiest part to meet.
Yeah, the subscriber
1,000 subscribers, it might sound like a lot, and this is coming from someone with only 500. That is the easiest part to meet.
Yeah.
It's the 4,000 hours that everyone's struggling with, because even creators like Blaze the Fire Dragon, she has 60,000 subscribers. She barely meets that threshold.
Yeah, because...
Brave VA, real people are you.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, within the next month, any YouTube channels with less than 1,000 subscribers and less than 4,000 hours of view time in the last year are going to lose all of their creator partner privileges and all of their ability to monetize their videos.
Wait,
So
what? Can we say that again?
they'll lose creator privileges like custom thumbnails and end cards, and then won't be able to monetize their videos.
So wait, in the next month, that'll happen.
30 days.
February 20th. It's not technically 30 days. It's like 33. We have slightly more time.
Yeah.
But it's like we need to get this out to
So
like, as many people
real
as we can
people.
within this next month.
Oh, GCSEs. Basically, if you just like read around the subject enough, then you'll have enough like basic information just to get through the GCSEs. Don't worry. They're not like they're a nightmare and stuff, but they are survivable, I promise. 4,000 hours a year, it's 240,000 minutes, so it's a lot.
So you just gotta watch a whole bunch of videos, yeah.
My favourite program to animate with, Muro, is TV Paint. I love TV Paint, and I think they have released a version on Android very recently that is free. Though I don't think you can save anything on it. I don't know of any that are compatible with iPad, but I haven't looked. I know there are some.
Meanwhile, I don't really like TV Paint. It gave me so much struggle.
I know. I love it though.
I don't like it. And
I was the
I
first
don't
animation
care that
channel.
you like it, because I don't like it.
I love it.
Here's the good side. Here's the good side of this. For people like Amateur Warrior VA, if you ever start making those views 11 hours a day, and you keep that up for a while, then you're gonna start making money after a year, which is a bit ridiculous. But once you pass the threshold, you do start making money. It's not like you get banned forever from making money.
Yeah.
If you're under the threshold.
It's
but
just once you've hit the
long way to
threshold,
get up there.
that's $100 that you've missed out on.
Yeah.
Which is a bit cheeky, I think.
You know, actually, it's a lot more than that, isn't it? Because if you start out under the threshold and start making those views and hit that subscriber milestone, you have to hold that for a year before you get monetized. So that's a couple thousand. That's a couple grand, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, I read the full article on it or whatever, and YouTube explains these changes and what they're doing, and then they put a paragraph at the bottom saying about how they want everyone anywhere to be able to make money off a YouTube channel. And I just kind of thought, but you literally just contradicted that. And
you literally just made that harder.
Well, it's like how I read the email. Let me pull up the email real quick.
If YouTube behaved more like Patreon or whatever, and even if they didn't put in the change, but they said, we're listening to your concerns and we're going to do something about it, you know, that would make it so much better. It's that they completely turn a blind eye and ignore everyone.
There is Patreon. I'm sure you've heard of that. All of your favorite creators use Patreon.
I don't.
Support your creators on Patreon.
I'm not using it either.
All of your favorite creators, not these guys, but Patreon is a good service. They made a change that made it so that
Paywall 17. You changed your name.
Donating money would have to give more money to give the same amount of money to their creators. And all the creators said, no, we don't want to do that. And they actually changed it back.
Yeah.
They actually listened to their creators.
They said, oh, we heard everyone yelling about how they didn't want...
Well, it's like we still got 30 days. We could possibly change it. If enough people react, just like they did with Patreon, there is the slight possibility YouTube might change it. They probably won't change it back to the old way, but, you know, maybe bringing the threshold down just a little for those hours might make a difference.
Yeah.
So go ahead and stream YouTube on Twitter if you want. It sounds fun.
You're what? You're going to scream at YouTube on Twitter?
Okay, Okay, so I have what it says in the email up here.
Yeah.
And it says, one of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel.
Oh, I see.
Thriving.
Well, I mean...
You gotta be in it to win it all the time.
Logan Paul.
That daily grind.
Artixi, I would say that your channel is thriving. You know, in my personal definition of thriving, I would describe your channel as a thriving channel because it's got such high engagement and it's growing and you post a lot on there and you engage a lot. Whoops, that was a mistake. I just turned the screen black. Down with YouTube, except there's no replacement. Vimeo's the closest, and Vimeo doesn't let you earn money.
Vimeo doesn't exist anymore. Or no, Vidme. Sorry, Vidme is the one that doesn't exist.
Vimeo exists.
Vidme and Vimeo sounds so similar.
Wolf17, I think you changed your name, but what's happening is that YouTube is changing its policies, so basically a lot of animators are going to lose the ability to monetize their videos. We can't just let YouTube take over our lives. Yeah, I know, but we can't do that much of a...
The animation community.
I am a no Paula, thank you very much. Are you a Jake Paula or a Logan Paula?
Hell is taking over our lives, not YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube just wants that. You're sitting in your grandmother's office watching this. Your grandmother has an office? That's my first thought. My grandmother is 94. She does not have an office.
So I figured out my next creation should be 10 hours long, the black screen.
Oh yeah.
They would strike that down, actually.
Yeah, they would.
A creator named Black Screen TV, which made black videos, and it was just like audio stuff. And they struck that down because there wasn't enough content in the video. They actually did that, pretty much took down the guy's channel. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
That's sad. I always make jokes about that when, you know, the power goes out and it's like my favorite show is on right now.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I got a class to get to, so I think I'm gonna dip on out of here.
You have a class? Wait, what time is it for
I have
you?
a class.
Why do you
It's 3:30 right now, and my class is at 4, so I'm just gonna walk my way over there.
University classes.
Same, Eastern Standard Time for the win.
Yeah.
Ew.
Read.
I don't know what expressions to give everyone.
It's a physics class, I'm not excited. It is not what I do. But
What type of physics is it?
It's astronomy, actually.
I don't understand why a music
That's like
student...
the worst type of physics right there.
Oh, I love astronomy.
Quantum.
It's okay.
Astronomy is fantastic.
I'm here for stars. I'm not here for trigonometry, though, and that's what we're doing right now.
Wait, did you say astronomy or trigonometry?
Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right, go subscribe to Alex to save his channel from this.
I'm actually not subbed to Alex yet. I'm gonna change that. It's right at the top right here. No, Alex and I have like a similar amount of subscribers.
I love how the three canines are all like staring forward and Martini is just like looking over to the left. I suppose it's their right, isn't it? But let's fix that.
We don't do directions.
Wait, hang on, I can fix this. There we go, fixed it.
What happened?
Nothing.
I'm gonna figure this out. I'm investigating.
It should come. There we go. It should have come up by now.
Is he supposed to be a sign? Or...
Alex is a martini, like the alcohol.
Oh.
Because you know, his surname sounds kind of like Martini. Does Alex have a social media? Who are you talking about, Blade? I have several social media. What exactly are the settings on drawing program? As in this one? My settings are default. I've got a 4-pixel plain brush, like for line, and I've got the size, and I normally when I do line just have the size set. If I'm doing painting, like, let me find a painting. If I'm doing painting, I'll show you the brushes I use, because why not? Oh, I love painting. I don't do it enough, like digital painting. It's so good. Oh, what is it called? It's my last painting and it sucks.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yes, finally. Sorry for the bad quality microphone. I gave up on that one, so I decided to use my phone one.
Oh well, better than nothing. This is Fateless Night, everybody, by the way, and if you haven't subscribed to him...
Fateless Night arrived.
Yeah, you probably should.
Sub to him immediately, because he's a god.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, Shima and Akemi. Is it Akemi? Or the gods? So if I'm painting, this is the brush I use. I like it. It's the best one in this version of Photoshop I have. Like that. But I use it small, and I used it to do that painting. A martini, yes, wow. Origami, one of the best pastimes. It will so improve your ability to draw and your coordination. It just really helps. I have nothing against pit bulls. They're not my favourite breed by a long shot, but I have nothing against them. Blade, if you join the Discord server, then you can send it there. So, for anyone just joining, YouTube has basically... what they've done is they have said that if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and you don't have 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel in the last year, then you won't be able to monetize your videos and you'll lose creative privileges.
Yo... Yeah, I heard about this bullshit.
Yeah. So basically for animators who have to make, 12 or 24 drawings for 1 second of content, it's a pretty big blow. So basically...
YouTube just said, sorry for the swearing, YouTube just said a big fuck you to all animators.
Basically.
It's like...
Yeah, you can't really sum it up any better than that.
Yeah, basically. Hey, Cat the Kid?
You want to make quality content? How about no? How about just no?
Let all the memers survive because memes and views and the original content is just like, bye-bye!
Yeah.
See you again.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just make stick figures. Reminds me of the video Let Me Explain Studios did, where it's like if animators uploaded weekly, and it just has like these figures, like she's moving them, but they're not animated.
Yeah.
They're just still. And it has like a turtle barf out of the mouth, and it's like uploading. It's like, there you go, quality content. I went to art school for this.
Wow.
Fateless, I'm gonna stick you on the end here. Who do you want? Who do you want me to draw?
Wait, what are you doing?
Like on the stream. Everyone's sitting together on the stream.
Wait, are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Now live.
Oh. You made a butterfly, a heart, a dog, a swan, a crane, sunglasses, and a boat. I love the crane. The crane is very difficult. That's quite impressive. Hello, Lindsay. Yeah, YouTube will probably limit the... Oh, it probably will, won't it?
What?
You can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes, can you? If you're not a partner.
I thought it was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
Might as well cut Shameless into, like, what, 3 episodes now?
Yeah.
The first episode now to 3.
I have to split Destination Unknown into 3 videos then. It all depends, because with the intro it would have to be 3 videos if you can't go over 10 minutes.
That's ridiculous. Oh, thanks very
On the
much,
bright side,
Wolf17.
content comes out faster.
Yeah.
It
Good
doesn't
point.
matter if it's quality, it's content. Yeah.
Alright, Jamie.
Anybody?
Jamie, if you want to make a comic, just go ahead and do it, you know? Definitely, just do it. You know, John Cena. John Cena. Wait, that was John Cena, wasn't it? Was it?
Shia.
Oh, Shia
Plays music in
LaBeouf?
the background.
I don't know.
I'd do that, but I don't want Agni to get copyrighted. I can't speak.
Oh yeah.
Copyright, I agree.
It's alright. This stream isn't going to be monetized. No, so it probably doesn't
It's the end
matter.
of the world if I get copyrighted.
No, actually, I'm just thinking about the views and like hours and minutes. Streams.
Well, I'm not doing this stream for the
Streams
views.
are gonna if streams are gonna help with that. When you're
Yeah.
streaming, you already have views and like minutes, or it
Yeah.
just counts.
What program?
Streaming
This
helps
is
really with
Photoshop.
Photoshop for me.
Like, I would not have as many watch time minutes as I do if I don't stream, like, every other day or something like that.
Yeah, streaming really helps with revenue and all that junk.
Maybe YouTube wants to see what are we doing, so that's why it does that, so we can stream more. And YouTube be like, hey, that's cool. We gotta watch some streams here.
Yeah, maybe YouTube wants to be
better
Twitch.
music. Copyright strike.
Exactly.
Yeah, my last stream, Fateless, got a copyright strike yesterday. It was a month ago, but it got a strike yesterday for a song that wasn't in the stream.
Did you
It's
dispute
like-
it, or are you scared? I would be a bit scared to dispute it.
Yeah, it's not.
Strike.
It's really not worth it. You know. It's really not
If
worth
you
it.
lose,
Then I
you
can't.
lose big time.
Yeah, I can't monetize for
Oh,
like 3
yeah.
months.
Well, maybe. No, we can actually all just listen to Nightcore stuff, but no, excuse me, I'm doing this. Nightcore. Never.
I went through that phase a couple years ago,
I
and I
didn't.
tried going back to it, and I'm just like, it sounds so demonic.
The only Nightcore thing I'll listen to.
Before Nightcore, there was every song was converted to Elvin and Chipmunks.
Yes.
It was
Oh, wow.
higher than Nightcore, and that was actually hardcore and a Nightmare together.
That's by Muir.
So that's why it's kind of Nightcore now. Like a pun between Nightmare and hardcore. Okay, I'm done.
The only Nightcore I'll listen to is that one from Skyrim, the Dragonborn Comes. That's the only one that I'll listen. The only thing I'll listen to in Nightcore.
I don't think
I
I ever listened to Nightcore.
Yeah, but that's because you listen to like the opposite of Nightcore.
What's the opposite of Nightcore?
Whatever you listen to, like metal and whatever.
Yeah, metal. Metal, bro.
I don't have a special way to draw wolves. It's all about developing your own style, and
I think I've hit a happy spot in my style.
that's good. Like my style is inconsistent as anything, you know. Like I wake up in the morning and decide I'm going to have a certain style during the day, kind of thing. That's how bad it is at the moment. I think I'm going through like a mid style crisis. It's like a midlife crisis, but with with like style.
Except
That was like
times a year.
That was like every episode of Bitten from it's a mid-style crisis.
Same.
It's like I want the eyes to be square, now they're round.
You use Painful
That's
Sight?
Someone is drawing right now.
I've heard good things about it.
Yes, I am drawing right now.
I'm
Where?
drawing right now on the stream, and I'm drawing Shima because you didn't tell me
Oh
who
my
to draw.
gosh. Oh. Can I have a link, because I have no idea what is going on right now. I just arrived, and
Can someone
I
send
think
me?
I'm still arriving a bit.
I live in England, so I guess solid state since I am human, and in England rather than, America. YouTube does need to get themselves together. Hey, Catcall. YouTube doesn't care, yes. Yeah, just send it as a private message on Discord, Wolf17. Someone sounds like a voice actor from a different animation. Yeah, Well, Alex is in Dawning Age. I don't know what you're in, Artixi, but I'm sure in something. And Fateless is in Dark Revolution, so...
I'm in Adventures of Copa, just in episode 2, though, so not yet seen.
Right.
I'm in Adventures of Copa 2, though.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah, you are. You're just also not technically in the first episode. You're in the...
episode 7, probably, I don't know. No, I'm glad with that.
Oh, yeah, Jamie, you followed me, didn't you? Yeah, he did ask what Nightcall was. Do you mean Psy is free? I'm sure Psy isn't free, is it? What program am I using? I'm using Photoshop. Jamie, if you're worried about that, you can talk to Sprinting Koi Wolf, because she went through that like earlier last year, and she's doing really well. So if you feel like you're getting overlooked, then talk to her about it.
Went through what? Last year?
Feeling overlooked with voice auditions and stuff. See, I remember these things. I'm a good friend.
You see, I feel like I get overlooked all the time when I try asking for map parts outside of
Yeah, but map
my
parts are kind of funny.
Map parts. Once tried, never go away from that. Like drugs, even powerful. I mean, I don't know, just...
Maps are worse than drugs.
You know, not saying from experience or anything, but...
I feel myself extremely stupid right now because I can't find the stream anywhere.
Should just be on my channel, though, you know.
Oh, yeah, wait, got it.
So you gotta go to notavirus.com and then you can download the stream from there.
Did I register from this mess?
No, it's not
That's very kind of you to
what
say,
are you talking about?
You have GIMP? Yes, I've heard legendary things about GIMP being...
I use GIMP.
I've used GIMP a little bit, for 10 minutes.
GIMP once.
I never used it. Yeah, you found it. Thank you.
I'm professional at this point.
That's fine, Reagan.
I keep typing in the chat and then I keep forgetting that I'm actually in the stream.
You sent it underscore, thank you very much. You got GIMP, you don't use it?
Forgetting that you're in a stream is a bit better than not knowing till you're told that you're in a stream. That's the...
I mean,
It's like...
I
It's
kind
like, hey, bro, that was a prank! And it's like, excuse me.
I kind of thought...
I'm sorry, Fateless, I forgot to mention
I
that.
kind of thought...
We didn't start in the stream.
I kind
Just
of thought
eventually started
Artixi
streaming.
would have, like, pointed out the obvious that it was going to be a live stream. But, you know, I didn't actually check, so... my fault too.
I could have mentioned that.
You could have. You very much could have.
Mentioned that.
Hello, Mango. I don't remember if I said that, but welcome. Artixi, you're getting loads of offers of help for
I know. So excited.
Destination Unknown. It's such a good name. Like, it's such a good name.
That's the name, just... Plus, that's a cool name.
It is.
Yeah, you want to know a sad story, though?
What?
So, basically, I think it was Destination America. They now, after I came up with the name for this, back in, like, October, they have a Destination Unknown section where it's full of, like, videos of mysteries and stuff, and I'm just like, I claim copyright.
Well, it's like,
No, you actually can do that.
yeah, I mean...
prove that you came up with it earlier.
Yeah, technically you can, but
Oh, Icerift is here. Yes.
oh really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
On our ship.
You what?
Do the ship like before. Okay, Yes.
Yep.
Is Alex still here?
Alright.
Alex? No, I don't think Alex is here.
Wait, we have two Alex?
Yeah, there's two Alex.
Okay.
Wait.
There's Alex, the music creator, and then there's you.
Yeah, but I think Music Alex is gone now.
Did someone just leave? Someone else just leave? Who is here right now?
There we go.
I exist today.
Yeah.
Mayan is turning sun to the void. I don't know about others.
Artixi's just here.
I mean, I kind of hope I'm here, since it's, you know, my OBS. Yeah, Artixi's on the call. You're trying to listen to the live stream.
And who is the last person? Because okay, now the name is showing up. Never mind.
Nice.
She's finished. Wait, no, didn't finish the animation yet.
How's everyone's day
I
going?
forgot the sun.
How's everyone's day going?
It's great.
Someone asked.
It's great. It's a cool day. It's actually really good.
Oh man,
I'm still disturbed by the fact that there's still snow on the ground.
Oh, there's not here.
It doesn't happen here ever. And even when it does snow, it doesn't stay for overnight.
Oh,
You can
well,
jump in the snow and make a butterfly.
lucky you. We had a whole week of snow. Right, I'm gonna have to move everybody up again. Go away.
I think it's hilarious because I'm from Michigan, so snow is a common thing where we are, but one time we were down south for the winter, and it's like everyone was just freaking out. Like, there's like half an inch of snow on the ground, how do we drive on this stuff?
Well, you know, that's weird, because Martini, who just left, is also from Michigan. So,
Oh, he is.
yeah. So that's pretty cool.
And Mike Joseph's also from Michigan.
Well, small
Everyone
world.
from Michigan?
Like, everyone seems to be from Michigan and no one's from the UK. Why?
Fateless is from Raptoria.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like, if you could choose, wouldn't you choose to be from Raptoria?
Yes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not really sure.
What program do I use to animate? I use PV Paint and Photoshop, and for 3D, which I don't do much, Maya, and I edit it in Premiere. Like, it's all on my channel. You can look on the About page. Your day's been really
Seems
long.
like you got snow, and we here don't have snow this year, it seems, because it was New Year, it was so warm.
Don't you get sorts of snow where you're from, though? Isn't that how it's meant? Aren't you meant to get lots of snow? I don't know. I thought...
Well, we don't really have it, but sometimes, just maybe a few days, yeah. But in the New Year, it was so warm. It was like 10 plus, no, like 12 plus Celsius, and I'm like,
It was -7 here.
It's like I live in Florida, but I don't.
Wow. You're from the UK.
Convert my temperature to Celsius real quick because we use Fahrenheit here.
Heathens. You're in Canada? My my cinematography lecturer's from Canada. I'm one of those people that's like, oh, you're from the same country? Maybe you know this person. I'm one of those.
Oh, it's negative 14 degrees Celsius here.
Holy sh!
It's just 2 degrees
What?
Celsius here.
That's a lot.
It
What's...
was colder yesterday.
Yeah, it's pretty cold in the UK.
It's nice to be out of the Arctic blast that happened because it was like with wind chill, negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm not sure what that is in Celsius.
Artixi?
That sounds terrifying anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to it being like 30 Celsius, and that is a good temperature in my eyes. Everyone else is like, you're crazy, but I say no. But and that's what our winters are like here, like 30 Celsius, and then here it's 2. So it's a big difference.
The world is changing. The climate is inverting itself.
Global inversion.
Not according to Donald Trump.
Oh.
Well,
we all gonna die? It's the second coming. No!
Yeah, let's start the panic in the chat.
Yeah, well,
I'm really panicked right now.
Tyler, if you... I mean, I could drag someone in from New Zealand. I know he's awake. It's just he won't be affected by this, so he's not really relevant in the conversation.
So how was that conversation going before I jumped in and completely changed subject and derailed everything?
It was kind of going like people every couple of seconds saying, wait, what's happening on YouTube? And then us kind of just talking over each other about stuff.
So are people just coming in and out?
Yeah. I mean, people asking every couple of seconds on the chat what's going on, and then, I mean, only one person's left, I think.
Only one? What?
I mean, I think...
That might be me.
No, I mean, I think Alex is the only one that's left. Out of the...
okay.
Communication errors, alright?
I have the tab open.
I'm afraid to open it and then have, like, sound. Okay, there. I managed to stop the sound.
I'm afraid to have sound. That's a new one. Right, I'm going to do something a bit more dynamic. But I'm not very good at dynamic. So let's make a chair, you know.
I just like Tyler from Tejas, like Donald Trump. In order to combat the winter weather, we should build a wall.
One of my friends literally used as a senior quote, "We need to build a wall." And of course, this was before he became president, so we were all just laughing at him too. So we're like, yeah, you're gonna regret that a year from now. Nope, I'm pretty sure he's
Thank you,
fine.
Crackle. It really helps with this new YouTube thing. Subscribing to people you support, you know. Game of Thrones Ice Wall is a documentary from the future. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good idea.
I just realized something.
What?
Oh no, I was drawing something and I realized if I rendered it I wouldn't be able to see it.
Oh no. Well, that's a bit of a problem. You know, I was listening to one of Lizard Wizard's podcast things the other day as, you know, background noise while animating. And he was talking with Tennille Flowers about the Warriors movie, and they brought up the fact that, like, Tiger Star literally says, "We will make ShadowClan great again" at one point. And it's like, if they put that in the film, then it's just gonna be like, oh boy.
It's the truth.
Icerift, did you want to say some stuff about this YouTube change?
I want to first look up statistics. Basically, what were people's... I want to know what the conversation was before I got on. That's what I want to know.
I mean, what, so you don't make any enemies? Basically, like, we were kind of moaning about it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's really cheeky and a real pain. Like, that's kind of what we agreed on.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've heard in multiple places that Google actually loses money because of YouTube, and I'm trying to look that up to see if this is accurate.
The issue I have with that statement is that YouTube is its own, like, monopoly. It's a de facto monopoly.
Yes,
You can't just go to any other web platform. It's like YouTube's the only one.
Yeah, and that's probably why they keep it up, even though it doesn't make them any money. Because they have that monopoly, and that's the only place that people will go for this sort of content.
I'm not don't know about the losing money. I hadn't heard of that. I mean,
it's either it was losing money or that they make like nothing off of it. It's just
what are they spending the money on?
I'm trying to look for it.
What are they spending the money on? Like giant Toblerone bars or something?
Of course.
I have no idea. Well, a lot of it, they do have to pay the advertisers and everything.
Seriously? I thought the advertisers paid them.
Or no, the advertisers pay YouTube to put them on there, and then blah 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 blah.
Maybe they're trying to save up money to actually buy Fox and Disney. Like Disney bought Fox, like, you know, bought it back.
I mean, well, they won't have to buy Fox separately from Disney now, will they? They'll just buy Disney and automatically buy like every other company in the world.
Are you sure it's even possible? I don't think so. All my respect and beliefs in YouTube. Nope.
Hello, Cookie. I don't think anyone would say they're a Trump supporter if you asked, to be honest, Blade. Not here. Not after we've made our views quite clear.
No politics. No. Not here. Can't talk today, I'm sorry.
We don't have Thanksgiving here, so we don't have those Thanksgiving dinner conversations, so you know. What's wrong with Trump? Well, his name means fart here. I mean, that's something wrong. I'm amazed you don't know that.
Did not know that at all. Oh my god.
Yeah, kids here called farts a Trump. Like, if someone farted, they'd be like, oh, you trumped.
That makes sense, though. I can see how that came into thing.
T100%.
I'll tell that to my dad today when he
Like a
tried
trumpet?
convincing me things.
You know, like a trumpet, you know?
That's
I
a
don't know
good
if any
point.
of you have ever been in band, but trumpet player is always like the most arrogant people in the whole entire band.
I've played in orchestras, but we've never actually had a trumpet player. I've known a trumpet player, but he wasn't in the orchestra, so... That's a good point. Storage costs for YouTube, astronomical. Is this Donny Ave?
Yeah. Especially
No.
since what is their limit for the max file size?
I don't know. I mean, the longest thing I've seen is like a 24-hour live stream, I think.
Oh my god, that's
But
long.
that takes days to process and stuff. It gets literal days worth of video uploaded and stored every hour. Who knew this would be so expensive, says YouTube. 100-hour videos. Not seen that.
I'd really like to know what their statistics are in terms of cost.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up, but I'm not able to find any.
I doubt they would show that publicly. Do you? I mean, I guess they might, but...
Is it the kind of thing that's required to be shown publicly, though? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they did show it publicly, the media companies would just, like, be all over that, saying, look at all this money that we could be using in hospitals and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is I've heard that it's not profitable in many places, but I'm trying to look up statistics on that.
Statistics are much harder to find than you think.
Yes.
Unless you have access to, like, specific online libraries and stuff, I guess.
Okay, so real quick, I have to go renew my room in the library so I don't get fined.
Ooh,
I'll be right back.
that's nasty. Wow, that's nasty. You get fined in the library. I don't think that our library would fine us. In fact, they were, at the start of the year, they were begging people to come and keep them company. Is Bishop still here?
Yeah, I'm just being quiet.
Just suffering with Toonboom.
Oh, yeah, I got a scene done. That's pretty nice.
Well, that's nice. Actually, that's a good point. I could do some animating while I do this. I mean, I'm just doing nothing.
It's been such a struggle, though, recently, because I've lost so many of my files within the actual episode of Shameless.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Like, all my sound effects, my music, like, that I've found over, like, 2 years, just, like, kind of disappeared on me, so...
That's true, there's those music radio things that go for days and days. How do you learn to draw on a computer digitally? Well, I kind of learned to draw on paper first. I didn't even know drawing tablets were a thing until like a week before I bought one. As soon as I found out they existed, I bought one. And then it just took a little bit of practice to kind of get used to it, because screen tablets are expensive, and it takes a little bit of time just to get used to the distance between drawing somewhere that you're not looking. If that makes sense. It's not a HP computer. Tea or coffee? I mean, I vote tea.
I like tea. Tea's good.
Yeah, but is it real tea or is it American tea?
It's like, I mean, if, like, it's American tea. But it's not like, I don't know, like, we get tea bags. That's cool, so, and we...
My favourite tea is standard breakfast tea. Right.
Because I prefer, like, the tea bags over actually, like, getting, like, a brand.
Okay. I mean, as soon as you start talking about tea brands, I get lost. I mean, like, breakfast tea is all I'll have. That will keep me going quite happily for the rest of my life. You'd love to draw digitally, but you don't. Well, it's not that different from drawing on paper once you get used to it. It just takes a little bit of time to adjust to it. Whoops. So, you know, give it a shot. You might as well.
Yeah, I went ahead and just started digitally. Just went straight for it.
Yeah.
I had an old tablet. I already had a tablet, but I never used it for anything, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is everyone still here?
I don't know.
I'm just
Still here, I'm
back
just-
in.
You're researching.
It's like, oh my god.
And I don't know if Fateless ran away after seeing that it was his actual live stream, you know?
Oh my god, I just realized that the scene I just finished up rendering, I forgot important stuff.
Oh no.
And
Well, that's
I have to now do it again.
that's a bit annoying.
Ouch. Ouch. Just ouch.
I was just watching Shameless teaser 2, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool music for that stuff. Very appreciable.
Like, if you were to like give a YouTube series or channel that fits the word edgy, then you know.
Wait, you cut out there. Can you say that again?
Like, if you were to choose a YouTube show or a YouTube channel that fits the word edgy, you know.
Intense subbing.
The
That
thing is,
reminds me, Bishop, did you still need that animation done? Because I remember you said that you were going to do it yourself.
Yeah, I finished that myself.
Oh, you did finish it. Okay, you can send me another one if you need.
Okay. I'll be sure to.
drawing will always wait for you, Wolf17. I mean, practice helps, but it'll always wait for you. The things I used to draw do cost money. The Photoshop is incredibly old, so it doesn't cost much money at all to get a disc off eBay. TV Paint, it costs a lot of money, but I got a massive discount because universities are cool. And that's about it. I mean, there are free things out there. If you want something free, I'd certainly suggest GIMP. And I think Medibang is free as well. Can anyone confirm if it's free? I think it's free.
What one?
Medibang?
Never heard of it.
Ooh. Look up Clockbirds on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And you like berry tea? I've had blackberry
My
tea.
favorite's green tea.
It was nice.
I like green tea, that's my favorite.
Oh, my animations are not as good as that. You should go look at Icerift and Fateless's. Like the ones on my channel I am ashamed of. Like the stuff I'm doing in university now for my projects, I'm like, yeah, that's alright, but there's not enough of it for me to upload really and justify it. So I just like wallow in my misery of how bad the old Dawning Age episodes are.
Your animations are fine.
Dawning Age is not fine. Yeah, Dawning Age is my series, Jamie. Just name dropping it all those times, you know. I heard GIMP was confusing from like a handful of people, and then from loads of people saying, nah, GIMP is amazing, and I don't know who to believe.
I love it when you do a shit post and everyone's like, this is the most amazing thing ever, and I'm just like, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what is ironically? When you do a shit post and it gains so many views and likes, and when you do something that you put like work in that, like suffering, blood, sweat, and just nobody's like cares about it because, well, that's not funny. So,
and that is why I completely devote my channel only to what I actually want people to see.
Yeah, that's a bit what I'm like.
Good moral.
And then I was like, oh, my train fares are starting to cost money. I should probably like post videos like more than just Dawning Age.
I wonder if there's any petition for like YouTube stop or no.
Do you really think
so?
they'll?
Is the
Well, the thing
entire
is,
Do you really think they'll
I'm just
listen?
not sure that the monetization argument is the one that people need to be paying attention to. It's more of like the extra features if those go away. Because I make the 400 hours in 2 months, and my YouTube channel is not profitable, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
So it's like I meet the threshold and I'm still not making much money. So it's like those hours, that's actually very few hours when you actually look at it. It's if you're losing other things like if you lose in-screen things or other, that would be a big problem. Because
that is a
those
big
little
issue.
features, I don't think that those should even be associated with monetization. Those should just be completely separate.
Oh yeah, I think so too. And I don't think that you should either be able to end screen or annotate. Just personally, because I find that to be really annoying.
Well, sometimes it's annoying, and then sometimes I think it depends on the video. Like, I don't much like it on map parts, just because it's a map part.
Yeah.
But on episodes, I think that's fine, because link to the previous one, link to the first one.
Oh yeah.
Not just by the title of it, but just a miniature.
But I think you also lose custom thumbnails, and like thumbnails can be so important.
Well, let me look at that and see if they're related. Like, where do you see that you lose these things?
I don't know about that one. It's just something I saw someone else write, and I didn't have enough time to check it out before we started this.
Well, it's the fact that with the YouTube Partner Program, you get those extra features like the custom thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you lose monetization, or do you lose the partner program?
You lose the partner program.
You're losing the partner program. Okay. It's everything, basically, that comes with the partner program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. Like, I can sort of see the monetization because of how businesses work, and because of how little money 4,000 hours actually is, but the other features, I think that should not be part of the partner program at all. Those should just be YouTube's features.
Yeah. The thing I find kind of cheeky about the 4,000 hours is, like, for example, Alex has a couple of videos that have done quite well on his channel, and he's got $70 in his account, which isn't enough for a payout, but he's pretty close to it, and all the hard work he put into those videos, he's not going to get that reward for it now.
I wonder what they're going to do about people that already have money but they haven't met the threshold. Like, does it just...
Are they going to their account?
Probably. Until they meet the 4,000... Huh.
Yeah.
And that's my other question.
They will just block it, and the money will just be somewhere in YouTube, and people won't get them.
Yeah,
It will just
that's the
sit
other
there
thing.
forever.
Because that was partnership made for me, because I had the problem that partnership just like, okay, you know what, your content doesn't meet some kind of a stuff, and they kick me out. So, and they had like somewhere $20, and they just grab it. So right now, like, I can monetize my videos, and everything's so bad. Because they turned it off.
Oh, it's such a pain.
And I can't turn it back, so I'm just waiting like 3 weeks already.
Did they tell you why it was turned off?
They only said, like, your content doesn't like match some kind of a YouTube community stuff, and I'm like, how my content affects kids.
I don't see what's wrong with your content either. It's just
like I don't have any copyright strike. I don't have any copyright stuff. It's like it's all clear. It's all like. It's like, hello, Happy New Year, Fateless Night. There you go.
And it's not like...
The issue I have with it is that there's something called YouTube Kids, and there's also YouTube, but when they try to push, like, these things that should, like, family friendliness, that should be on YouTube Kids, and not, like, YouTube in general, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Jetix and Jetix for kids, like, yes.
It's just, why are they trying to push, like... standards that should be in YouTube Kids, but they're trying to push it into normal YouTube, which is meant for like a more older audience.
It means PewDiePie needs to stop to swear, and that will never happen.
True.
You can't just tell someone to stop
you
swearing
need to
in general.
Breakfast at 3 in the afternoon. That's my kind of life. I don't animate fast. These are my sketches. That is very impressive, Jamie. This person draws on paper, scans it, traces it with the curve tool on Paint Tool Psi to animate, which is impressive.
Yeah, there's a Wacom tablet for that, where you get you draw on paper, you draw on the tablet on a piece of paper, and then.
Yeah, it's the Studio Pro, isn't it? They can't afford a tablet. I'm not making any other series at the moment. I have my normal series. I am doing some screenplays for stuff for the future, but you know.
It's like one series is more than enough for an animator.
I know, that's why I'm struggling. I'm like, I wanna make this new thing, but I don't want to stop making my old thing.
Oh, it's like I have so many story ideas too, but there's also some of them where it's just like, could this be an animated picture? Could it be a book? Could I just put it to the side? Yup.
Yeah.
It's like I already have an idea for a thesis film. It's just, you know, freshman in college, not quite there yet.
Yeah, too many thesis film ideas. You lose custom thumbnails, I think, if you lose the partner program, Amateur or VA. You're going to watch animations for everyone's channels? That's very kind.
I'm not sure if the custom thumbnails are actually a part of the
They are listed under... Well, I'm looking at status and features, so... let me see. They're listed under there, but I don't know if it's part of the partner program or not. It's being kind of vague, unless every status and feature thing is part of the partner program.
Well, it might just be part of verification, because there's a difference between being partner verified and being verified. Most people are verified after they've been around for like a couple months.
Well, mine says partner verified, and I have everything except the things that are not available in my country, but...
Oh, that's good then. Amateur Warrior says that they're not with YouTube at all and can do custom thumbnails, so that's a good sign at least.
Okay.
You're saying goodbye, Cat? Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out while we moan.
I think I finally finished it.
Well, that's good. I really want to animate more dragons, but to do that I need an excuse.
Dragons are a pain to animate.
I love animating them because they're so stretchy. And you can make them like...
stretchy too.
Yeah, I love animating cats for that reason as well.
They're extremely stretchy.
Like,
sometimes I think that cats are liquid. But
like, cats and dragons are so fun to animate, and yet I don't do either of them. But I love them because you can just like make them so long, and it's so good.
You see, what I do is I'm like, you know what I'm passionate about? I'm passionate about animals. What do I animate instead? Humans. Because that just makes sense.
And I should just beat everyone here. Any kind of animal, like...
I probably animated it, or it's going to be in my series somewhere.
Yeah.
Icerift makes crocodiles. Who else do you know makes crocodiles?
That's a good point.
I don't think I know any.
I mean, my tutors keep being like, oh, be original, be original, be original. And then when I'm one of the few people animating animals, they're like, no, animate more people. And I'm like, but I've done the life drawing, you know I can do it. Why can't I just have my fun now? Being original.
Honestly, when I made my persona for this channel, I had no idea that foxes were very popular. And I'm just like, well, there we go. Oh well.
I just went with a jackal because no one uses jackals and I like them, so.
I'm just leaving the depth of the ocean.
Shark.
Anyone knows Hammerhead Shark on YouTube beside me?
I
Not
mean,
that I can think of.
when Blue Planet was on here and the Hammerhead Sharks came on, like my first thought was, oh my god, it's Fateless Night. But
I was once in a hotel room, I believe this is when I was down in DC, and there was this video that popped on of a hammerhead that got caught in like a fishing net or something. And I'm like, Fateless Night, it's you!
why is...
Oh no.
Oh, that's why my brush isn't working. Cool. Never mind, I was having a moment. Yeah, you've just kind of like branded yourself, Fateless. Like no one can look at you. Like if you ever want to change your Sona to something that's not a shark, it's not gonna work.
Fateless is just gonna copyright all sharks. No one else can.
Cover a coin.
You go on the YouTube videos and it's like, what's wrong with this video? You have me in the video. That is me. You're not allowed to have me.
And then my YouTube channel is gonna be blocked for blocking people for that.
But wait.
But they just don't understand.
Will it be sharks or will it be gay sharks?
Excuse you! Oh my god! I'm gonna kill her for that. That was the most stupid poll. Stupid poll in the entire universe. I swear I'm gonna kill him once we're gonna meet. Like, seriously.
I'll be honest, if shark wasn't an option, I would have said not gay, but I thought shark was the better answer.
Yeah, so I just tricked him like, hey, you know, everybody who answered a shark means it means I'm not gay, okay?
Well, I mean, I was going through the options, and I was like, well, out of these options, I can't decide, but this last option has two of the former options, therefore it's my best option.
Disappointed and just like how shark and the other one just raises and like not gays like stands by zero. I'm like, I have internal crying and screaming in me.
I think Sirma was the only one to have clicked not gay.
Oh, I didn't do the thingy.
Why do we all of a sudden speak about LGBT?
Because Agnes said gay shark.
I mean, it's not politic, so.
True. I mean, like, I'm not really against anything like that being talked about, as long as people don't get mean, you know?
Oh,
yeah,
exactly.
no, I'm not against that stuff too, like, just, why?
Blue Planet. You haven't had Blue Planet in the US yet. Oh, it's beautiful. It's the most fantastic thing ever. I loved it. Like, it was the highlight of my week on that Sunday night, getting to sit down and just, like, listen to David Attenborough's voice and watch all these incredible creepy fish going about their daily lives. There were clownfish, right, and they moved a coconut that had sunk to the ocean floor over to where they wanted to have their house and made it into their house, like this family of clownfish, and it was so wholesome.
Evama arrived home, if she's still available.
You what?
Evama is home. She just sent me a message.
Well, she can hop in if she wants to. Ooh.
You mean Evama Animation?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have one food with a food. I mean, Food is food at the end of the day.
Oh. No, you're mistaken. Food is not just food. Food is food. You need to feel it. How do you just... Because I'm not wrong, because it's food. I mean, tell me, what can you do without, like, if you will open your fridge when you're hungry, do you really think you gotta see just random food? No, you gotta see the savor of your life. Think about it, it's important.
I'm not really sure what I just experienced. I mean, I like food, but like I will forget to eat if I'm interested enough in something else.
Food will never forgive you. It won't do it.
What's your favourite food then, everybody?
I don't even know.
Everybody that can be consumed.
Everybody that can be consumed.
Everybody.
No, I mean everything.
Are we going to think this is a...
No. No. I didn't mean it that way.
Oh dear.
I mean English. Friend of mine say. I don't think so.
You heard it first, everybody. Fateless is a cannibal.
Oh god.
Narcissistic cannibal. Oh yeah, that's me.
You're so
You love the Warrior Cat series.
narcissistic cannibal.
Yes, worship me.
That's a good idea. You're at Whataburger. Is that a place? Evama's there. Is Evama here yet?
I can't see her.
Yeah, she's in the chat. I'm not sure how to add her to the conversation.
Same way that you did the
She
others.
has to actually click the call button.
I know, but I didn't actually end up adding her.
Well, you gotta.
I just dropped. Like I can add her.
I'm going. So.
You gonna go?
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You got rendering and stuffs. Or is that done?
Yeah.
No.
It's done. I'm just gonna go like chill out, like away from my computer.
Nice. Good plan.
Alright.
Guys, it's
have a
4:20
nice
where I
evening.
am right now.
You-
Same.
You what?
3:20 here.
So, how do I add her? I mean, I do, but which one accounts?
Artixi? Do you know?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Listen, the avatar with like new Copa and like, or the avatar with two.
Wait, let me... It should be
it's
the
the
one
one
with...
Copa.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she added me just a few days ago on Skype, so...
Edit. Look at me, I'm a magician. I'm gonna turn sun into the void. I mean, totally not.
Faye, you voiced Mayon, remember?
Oh no. I mean, wait.
Evil Mayon.
Evil Mian. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, shh, don't spoil.
I'm sorry.
No, Skype. Not Discord. Artixi doesn't have Discord. She ruined everything.
Yeah, I don't know. A ruiner. That's what I am. I'm like very much stuck in the 2000s technology.
We're
Not
still in the 2000s. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the century. And I was gonna say, we're still in the 2000s.
Did someone else just leave the call? Or no, that was...
Bishop left a little while ago. Mango Lassie, I've not had that.
Yeah, Evama had been in the call, and then she hung up.
Oh.
And then yeah, like I saw that as well.
Well,
she was in the call and then she was just like,
that's
nope.
She was like,
rude.
okay, I give up on this, guys. Bye.
these
they're
ones
crazy.
are too weird for me.
Excuses like, I can't hear you guys. Like, no, she actually could hear that. That's why she just left, because...
She didn't want to talk to us.
Yeah.
No, not at all. We're not this, like... We're not royalty.
No. It's
We're
not.
not lions.
We're not Tribble of Doom or whatever.
Yeah.
Cow of the Wild crushes my heart.
I still haven't seen Cow of the Wild.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Petition for like Artixi to not be allowed on YouTube until she binges all of Cow of the Wild.
I've only seen the first episode and it was the remaked version.
So like, oh, I love Cow of the Wild. It's like, it's got everything that I want in a story.
It's been so long since I watched it, I don't even remember hardly anything about it.
I watched it again recently as the like background noise while I was animating, and I stopped animating just so I could watch it properly. Just because like everything about it is so good.
I really need to start watching it. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's such an old series. I just didn't grow up with it.
It's
the
like
first
the
series
OG.
I watched was Azure Howl.
It's like the OG series. And that's not even her first series. Her first series was Into the Wild, and she did the entire thing, the whole book.
Wait, which series?
Tribble of Doom's Into the Wild from Warrior Cats. She did the whole book.
What?
How have you missed this?
I mean,
I remember it happening, but I don't think I ever watched her Into the Wild. I'm not sure why. Was it removed or something? Let me look her up.
I mean, the animation in it isn't the most stellar, but like, it's the whole book. It's quite a feat. What shall you draw? Draw a
The
wolf?
one with the backgrounds that are just real life backgrounds.
Yes.
Okay, I know what that one is then.
Oreo cookies
And that's
with ketchup.
probably why. It's probably after she got more into Cow of the Wild.
Yeah.
I remember SCC, like, where it had, like, they made a few episodes and then they quit or whatever. Like, I remember these animations.
Wait, SSS?
Yes.
Yeah.
SSS Warrior Cats is continuing. They're just taking a long time.
Yeah. Because like they had three animators and now they've only got one or something.
Oh.
I think they keep switching animators too. Like, I knew someone that used to be on the team but left.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Alert's the one who left, who was the co-director with Wonton. But
after that, they tried getting multiple people to help with the team, but I guess it just wasn't organized.
I think Yuji was like the first, like the original animator, wasn't he? And then they got two others to help, and then it ended up with Wonton being the only one left or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but Firepaw's voice actor actually animates.
Yeah, she does. And isn't she going out with Wonton?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like small world, huh?
I know, right?
Really? How do you make
Skype is old.
crumpling paper? Is this even possible?
I don't know how you animate crumpling paper.
Just take a piece of paper and film yourself.
Yeah.
Rotoscope it, except you're using paws
No,
instead of hands.
do not rotoscope because it will look stupid. Just using direct.
I mean, like, I would say, like,
it's true.
It depends if you're doing, like...
That was very, very useful.
It's like, insightful opinion.
Totally like cat paw.
Don't do this, or it will look stupid. I mean, like, it depends if you're doing, like, a poor hand or a poor paw, in which case, my first thought would just be, like, something like this.
I still think it's a bad idea, but okay.
Just cut a piece of paper to see what it does with it.
Hey, Icerift, do you film yourself running from the dragon while and after that animating as you're running? Just a question.
No.
Are you sure?
The only things that I might film are hand movements.
I mean, I film myself sometimes doing, like, walking on all fours and stuff, just because. Alright, it's not crazy. People do it.
Oh, trust me, I would do that if I had access to a camera.
I just use, like, my phone. You know, ease. Right.
Correction, have access to, like, a place to mount my camera, because my brother's stupid and he won't hold the phone for me. He'll just, like, make crazy stuff with it.
Well, isn't that nice? It's times like that I'm so glad I don't have siblings.
I also think he unsubscribed from me.
Oh my god, that's...
Who unsubscribed from you?
My brother.
That's
Why?
savage.
Oh, that's mean. Whoa.
That's really mean. You know what you should do? You should, like, make another account, subscribe on his account to that account secretly, and then just spam it with really, really weird videos, so his sub box just gets filled with, like, weird videos.
Then unsubscribe him. Because you don't watch my videos and probably didn't notice me. Oh no, my heart is broken. No.
Beautiful idea. I just have to figure out which one of the 12 accounts he has
Oh
that
my god.
uses the most.
I thought I was bad.
No, he made like 12 accounts so he could subscribe to himself.
Oh wow.
Because he used to do Let's Plays.
You know that that's really not how views work.
I don't know. It's my brother. He doesn't always think things through. It's like, I posted on Twitter a while back if I could describe my brother in the terms of cartoon I guess just characters in general. It would be anger from inside out and Kylo Ren merged together.
Oh wow. Well.
I think every company in existence should learn from Patreon.
Yes, they should.
Like, Patreon has kept most people so happy, and everyone has so much more respect for them now because of what they chose to do.
Also, they made a mistake once, but then they said, like, I saw that they changed something with fee, and then like a few people went and then just sent everybody the sorry message, like, we're very sorry, we're gonna change it back, we didn't know it would, like, affect so many people in a bad way.
They were really openly just like, we made a mistake, we see that.
Hello, hey, Evama.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
The sky.
Stuff.
Things.
It's okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I had some problems with my computer.
Don't we all?
Right.
But you're here now.
So I couldn't join the call for like about 1 hour or whatever.
Something
And
like
then
that.
I just gave up on that. I don't care, I'm gonna use my phone. Fine.
No, Fateless joined so late that Akna was already line arting like what she had done for the drawing, that she had to add Fateless in there afterward.
And then I
wait
started.
a second, am I in a stream?
Like 10 minutes in, Fateless is like, wait, is this a live stream?
I didn't know it was a stream at first either because no one told me that.
I'm sure I said it was. If you look in the message.
Check your messages.
Pardon?
I'm gonna check your messages because I'm pretty sure you didn't tell me.
I am sure I said it.
Okay, never mind, you did tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna feel really bad then because I was like bullying Artixi for not mentioning to Fateless that it was a stream, and then I was like, wait, if I did it as well, then I've just like ruined myself.
And then 15 myself of me being stupid, like, stream. Oh, okay. Wait, stream? Oh,
I not remember it.
wait, you said stream? What does me? Who's streaming? Oh, alright. So who is streaming? Like,
Your reaction was priceless, Fateless.
you're just like, what?
It's like right after you're like, excuse my language.
You used to watch your cat before she died, but now the cat's your twin got is evil. Well, I'm really sorry about that. I mean, an evil cat is worse than an evil dog, I think, because cats have that look, and cats can also climb out of windows that dogs can't.
My cat can open doors.
Well, don't give me more nightmares. You love the Rescue Merry Gentleman map? Well, it was really messy. And I showed it to my tutor, saying, I had a tight turnaround on this. I'm sorry it's messy. And he's like, it's really messy. This is awful. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I felt really bad. Hello, Fox Scott. My tutors just like, ripped me up. I was like, oh, I wanted to try this out. And they're like, but it's no good. Oh, sorry. Oh, sugar me, I'm doing it wrong. There we go.
So what's everyone actually doing aside from talking on Skype right now?
I am working on the backgrounds for my next scene because I just finished when I was working on before.
Do you do backgrounds first?
Yes, I do need you to record lines, but I have to rewrite the next scene. So actually, after this, I'll just probably rewrite that while on call with you, and you can just record that way.
I'll be here for a long time, so yeah.
Don't forget to save the improv.
Well, and me animating the scene after credits and struggling with paper. But pretty much, I think today I might finish all line arting this, and then I'll need to color that, and then I have to wait till I will get the lines, because I can't really do anything without the lines. Yeah.
You still didn't get the lines?
Yep. I got lines for 2 characters, but I need another one, and another one was started facing kind of a really bad problem, so I was willing to wait, but it's 2018 right now, and that began from September, October, so I'm I don't want to request you. I don't want to request you, and you know that, but I really can see you playing games in Steam because you're my friend in Steam, and I'm do you even remember about me?
Have you tried contacting them again?
I'm shy. I can't.
I feel that, Fateless.
Seriously.
I can't just hello. You probably are very annoyed by me already, but can I please have line? It's like entering the room with a little slamming the door. Hello there. Give me the goddamn line. Or I will kick you out from the project. I mean, I can't do that because you already know all the spoilers because you're voice acting the main character and you need to know what's going on. I can't kick him out. And I don't want because
we need to make a video about the struggles of making a series and having these specific things in there.
Not talking about anyone in
just call him
particular.
out without directly saying his name.
Yeah, just be like,
oh yeah.
Just be like, well, Accursed Episode 1 would be with you right now if it wasn't for this person who hasn't sent me their lines.
I ain't gonna do that. He's a good dude. Nah.
Not like that, but just the general struggles of making a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for voice actors. Blah 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 blah.
Dealing with comments. When's episode 2? It's not coming if you keep commenting like this.
Oh, I so relate to
Am I the only one that's not bothered by comments like that? Seriously.
I'm not bothered by it either. Okay, just comment all you want.
You're trying to draw frames for a run cycle? Well, practice makes perfect. Hello, Trash Can. Your name is very good. And every day, it's what animating program do you use? And it's
But it's written in description, on the screen, on the comments, everywhere. What program do you use? Look at the description!
I don't like that comment.
I feel like we've uncovered.
Also not as well known as you guys.
Aww.
I feel like Fateless has more problems with this than he cares to admit.
maybe that's why I wrote in my streams, like, what exactly I use, what do I animate, what am I doing with my life in general, so nobody will ask me that, but everybody asks, and I'm like, stop! It is time to stop. No, it's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
Oh my
Say
god.
more! Where are your parents? Where the, I don't swear, your parents! I'm gonna call Child Protective Services, it's time to stop!
Oh man. Maybe you should talk to someone about these things, Fateless.
I think I need to, no. No, I just need to keep working. That would be good.
That's my policy on things too.
High five. Paper.
Oh no, I did it wrong.
Actually, in this video, people can make another video about like problems of voice actors. The first problem, when you see the customer, oh, this is so cool, I'm so hyped for that. And then you see in the comments like the other voice actors who you think are talented than you auditioned in like, what I was doing before that.
I always feel sad when it's like, I have gotten a few auditions for my series, and I feel sad when it's like, people are like, oh, this character like so represents me and stuff, and I listen to their audition, and I'm like, your voice kind of fits this other character, but this one not so much.
Yeah. I always feel like I have to check with them before. I'm always like, oh, I want them to voice this person, but I don't know if they're like so set on who they audition for that they won't accept voicing someone else. So like in the last casting call,
in my experience, people are usually okay with switching to a different character over not getting cast at all.
That's kind of what I think. And in the last call I put up, I made it really clear that I was like, I might cast you as someone that you didn't audition for.
Yeah, you know, like, it's gonna be a lot of characters in the future episodes, so hey, stand up.
Yeah, when people in casting calls say, hey, can I audition? Like Mango just said.
And they never audition.
It's like, you don't have to ask to audition. What am I gonna do if...
Or hey, you know, the comments like, oh, this character is so cool, may I play this character? I mean, I don't have a microphone or anything, but I think we gotta like make it work. Comment right there.
Yeah.
I think we gotta make it work.
Or the people that are like, oh, they do audition, they have a terrible microphone, and they tell you in the description, I'm gonna get a new microphone soon.
Yes. Yes. One. And then you just like check a year ago audition, the same microphone, the same description. Just like,
yep.
I think I'm losing the faith in the humanity.
Call that.
Love humanity. I like how you said that.
I mean, hey, I'm not better, right, Icerift? I'm telling you, like, hey, I'm gonna get the better microphone as soon as I can.
Well, you actually did get a better microphone.
No, I just switched to my phone.
Oh, well, it sounds better, so...
I just really can't get the time, like, to grab myself and go to the shop and buy it, because, first, shop is very far away. Second, I'm lazy butt. Third, I'm lazy butt. I don't have money. Lazy butt, so I'm sorry.
Well, for me, like, going to the shop, it involves, like, social interaction and stuff, and I'm just not down for that.
Oh, yeah, social. How could I forget about that? Oh, because I don't really pay attention for this. Because it's not here. You know, when you have a room, which I obviously don't, but you have a safe place.
Yeah.
Your own space. I don't know how it feels, but I think it's cool.
Mine is, like, anywhere in my house.
Right. I don't have my room. I just have a room, but that's for guests and their computer is there. So I'm like, all the time when somebody comes home, I'm animating, and they just like stand behind you, just like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it moving?
Gosh, my mom does that all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna get off in a moment. Just let me finish the line art, please.
Yeah. Wait, is this a wolf? It's like
When it's what is holding? Why it is like why it has like a blue thing on its head? Like, okay, it dyed its hair. Okay, it's just a character design. What do you want from me? I mean, cats can't like that. Okay, first thing, it's not cats, but okay, just forget. When you will be done with your episode, even my dad is like, so how many years you animating that? And I'm like, don't you start. No. Oh, I can't wait for those comments. I'm gonna have fun with those.
I got one.
That is why I'm trying to figure out ways to simplify things without making it look stupid.
Yeah.
Or an audio series. I don't want an audio series either.
I got a comment just before episode, like 2 months or so after episode 1 came out, a few months before episode 2 came out, and someone said something like, "Where's episode 2? It's 2017 now," and I was like, well, it was 2017 when I uploaded the first one, so...
I think I remember that comment.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just don't seem to look at dates either. They just assume that episodes have been there forever, because I've had people commenting like that too. It's just like, oh, it's been forever. It's like, right now it's been forever since my last episode, but...
Yeah,
It
same.
hasn't technically been a year yet, Icerift. It hasn't technically been a year since you posted it.
Technically it's not been a year, but the fact is I am not... It should have been done less than a year ago. I just...
Well, you were freelancing for a very long time.
Yes, but it still should have been done like half a year ago. I don't know.
Got a question in the chat.
Saying?
Is there any roles that, in your good opinion, are the most fun to voice act, draw, or animate? Story time.
Same.
So are you gonna answer that? I thought you were gonna answer it.
Yeah, me too.
No, after you. Hashtag gentleman.
Oh god. Okay, so I think in terms to animate, one of my favorite characters to basically try to bring to life is Dakota, who we haven't seen much of, but he's the one I used for the man meme. And the thing is, he just has like a very vibrant personality, and I can kind of be like a little, make him seem like a little flirtatious as well, because most of my characters, they aren't like that. He's just really fun to draw, despite the fact that he's like the hardest character to draw, because his design is just blah.
That's how I feel about up there.
See, I like animating Laine because she's literally just like a white wolf with yellow eyes, and there's nothing complicated about it. But
Naba was great to animate too for that reason. It's just got like 2 markings.
it's like they're the most pleasant to animate, but in terms of like the most fun or enjoyable, I love animating dragon characters that have like face frills and stuff because they're so emotive, and like basically like really emotive characters that I can like, hang on. Let me open a project. It was like the most fun thing I did recently. Where is it? I name my things like so well, don't I? It was this one, and I loved it because like I had these face frills that I could play with, and that was just the best thing.
When I name files, I name them like some of the most strange things ever. It's like I'll try to do like effects, and I'll be like, Fire Fury something 1.
My files make sense.
Well, that animation was fantastic.
Well, not all of us are as logical.
No, seriously, it was so like, yes.
Huh?
Like a Fateless Night approves. Yes.
You need a stamp.
Approved by.
Fateless approves.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh no.
It's official.
Oh no.
Gay Shark approved.
When I became a meme.
Fateless, you've already become a meme. Like, what? How's that? Explain yourself. I don't know. Might be a little bit of an exaggeration.
Well, I mean, the shark thing is kind of, you know, a meme.
Shark was like from... When did you create the shark exactly?
That's a good question. Let me check.
I feel like that was back in 2016.
Yeah, it was. No, wait. Okay, wait a second.
Oh, sugar.
Okay, you actually have my interest in that question. Got me there.
Whoosh. It's Spyro.
Yeah, it was in 2016. It was. Then... That's strange.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look how smart I am putting an odd number of frames in. Oopsie.
Because it was in the Halloween map PMV one that I hosted. I used him. Then it was like before and even...
So it was like more like a year and some months ago. That's when you became a meme. When you created the shark.
And I created a duck shark with the sunglasses and all the... Okay, I think it's not a proper content here now. I think I should shut up.
I'm just thinking of one of your unlisted videos now.
Which one?
Which one?
The one with the fidget spinner.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one too.
No, which one?
The fidget spinner where people were up like at 12 a.m. doing nothing.
Yeah, that was actually I didn't make this, like, I didn't say that on purpose. That was just, I was voice messaging, like, my friend, and he just took this phrase, and I'm like, I gotta do something with it. I made this.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was so good.
I still think of that one.
I think of it.
Well, arigato gozaimasu.
Whoosh. Is my phone charging?
Getting up at 16. Oh no. You don't fly.
Hey, Evama, are you still here?
Yep. Sorry for being so quiet.
It's fine.
It's like I'm still a little sick with my throat and yeah.
Oh, you're still ill. How are you feeling? Like,
It's like the last week I was waiting my boss 1 hour since Tuesday, and yeah, it was so cold and yeah,
it got worse?
what?
It got worse? Like...
Yeah, I couldn't speak and I couldn't breathe fine, so
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks, really.
yeah.
I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I can speak now, but it's like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I want to die. I can't go to high school.
I feel that.
That's horrible.
It's like
never wanna
you
go
have
to school,
voice, and you have the voice of the most edgy wolf in the whole YouTube like community. Like, just I don't know which wolf I'm talking about, but just imagine dark wolf with a red stuff on that, and talks like very, very like the most evil thing. You can voice act now.
It's like I can't speak right now. Yeah, something like that.
I can't understand my own sketches. Oh no. Like, oh, okay, edgiest character on YouTube has got to be Rune from Cat of the Wild.
Okay, I really need this series now.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
I haven't watched that though.
Oh
had,
my
like,
god,
20
why does it no
20
one do?
No, I know about it. Just I know about this series, but I haven't watched them. I don't know why.
I'm so disappointed.
I think I watched them once after the fact, like after they were already, or maybe it was while some of the very last ones were still coming out.
Gutted.
No, I think I actually watched that, but so many years ago, so I don't really remember. Like, I don't know.
Well, I might be willing to forgive then.
All I know is I've seen the redone episode 1, because it was in my suggestions, like, the day it came out, back when I was on my old channel.
I just wish more. I mean, I'm one to talk. I wish more were being made.
Okay, I have to go, because I kind of want to get home, because school sucks.
Oh, school sucks.
I was actually about to say
Yeah,
that
I'm
I
gonna
might
finish up in like 5 minutes,
so.
because I have to be up early.
Well, I'll probably stay for 5 minutes then.
Okay, I can't stay, because I literally have to catch my mom in 6 minutes.
Well,
So, bye
that's
guys.
specific. Well, thank you for coming
Bye.
and complaining
Nice
with
talking to you.
us.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for like 5 more minutes, and then because I have to be up early in the morning to avoid everyone else, you know, make breakfast before anyone else is awake, kind of thing.
I'm gonna just continue putting sun into the void.
Doing what?
Putting sun into the void.
Okay.
I always do that now.
Apparently.
Alrighty then.
I mean, it's actually...
Understand, that's a reference from the character he voice acts in my series.
Okay.
So.
I don't know enough about like all the like secret stuff. I don't.
I know secret stuff.
Like, I don't pay enough attention to all the secret stuff, which is a shame. I wish I did.
Actually, it's probably a good thing that you don't pay attention to the secret things, because I like to give half spoilers to where it looks like you're getting a spoiler, but you're actually being...
Tricked.
It's true information, but you're still being led astray. It's
Out
just, like,
of
completely
context.
misleading.
Out of
In
context.
short, Icerift wants to say that everything you can see might fool you. So prepare for being actually fooled.
Well, that's actually one of the themes of the series itself. It's nothing is what it appears to be. Everything, well, not everything is a lie, but
Not everything is true.
you don't know what
From some
you
kind
don't
of a
know what's true and what's a lie. Yeah, there's a lot going
That's pretty
on.
cool. Like, my main screenplay that I'm working on at the moment is nothing like that. It's more like, does morality really exist? And that's about the bottom line. Why don't you go? Oh, shoot. I hate it when I've put things on different layers here and I haven't meant to, and I don't know what belongs where anymore, and everything's gone wrong. Okay. We can fix this.
Sketches. Wow.
Okay.
So many frames. Good luck.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Good luck with all the frames, because I saw that.
There's not too many. I don't normally do this many sketches, but this is where I've gone wrong. I drew the feet on this frame, on this layer, and like the body on this layer.
Oh. That makes...
It's too much. My brain can't do this.
You're suffering on your screen only today. Done this.
I just have to ignore that orange. Okay, never mind. It went away. Okay. I don't know why it went away, but it did. So you know, we'll just make
Sometimes
it up.
TV Paint has weird glitches where something stays on the screen, or
Yeah.
the last frame turns white.
I still love TV Paint, but sometimes it needs a few moments to kind of, you know, figure out its place in the universe and stuff.
Yep. And also it has like a glitch with the mask when you work with the mask and colors, and then you just do it, and then you can see like the lines of the frame.
You
Right
can?
beside, and just like, why?
Ooh, I haven't had that one yet.
I haven't had that.
The point is, just here, and it shouldn't be there. Like, you need to actually erase it, because when you save it as a GIF, you can still see it, and like, excuse you.
I haven't had that problem.
Like, I am not approving your behavior. Rejected. No.
I do find like the wings are just an added complication that I just can't fathom sometimes.
Yeah, the wings are why dragons are a pain.
Yeah.
Actually, don't you tell about the dragon wings. Let's talk about Raju's wings. And then it's going to be the death of you, because
Feathers. Into the winged cheetah dragons.
I mean, if you want to see a really, really cool dragon, and I can... Oh, whoops, that was my phone. That was my mug. I can... That's a fire alarm. I've got to go. Okay, I had to leave the stream already. Wow, okay, so that was eventful. If anyone's still here. Let me find it. Whew. The fire alarm went off. That's what happened. Whew. And it gave me a fright and a half. And we all had to leave. But I'm back now. Hello, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
No, yeah, well, you're back.
I'm back after that eventful event. Oh man.
Hey, Acne, you're back.
I'm back. Yeah, the fire alarm went off. It first went off in our flat because it was one of the rooms in our flat, and then it went off in the whole block, and now everyone hates
Wait,
us.
was it an actual fire? Not like.
It wasn't an actual fire, but it wasn't a drill. The fire alarm had gone off, but it wasn't because of a fire. It was because of like a spray thing.
Oh, okay.
It was raining outside.
It was not a drill.
It was not a drill, but you know.
But are you alright?
Oh yeah, it was raining outside though.
Oh. Was it also freezing? That's the question.
It was quite cold, but it wasn't
That's
too cold.
When people talk about cold and you sit in very short shorts and in a t-shirt. What is cold?
The art. Here's the art. Oh yeah, I was going to show my cool dragon just before I finished, because I've been working for days on this dragon, and I want to show it off. What happened while I was, you know, trembling in the cold outside? Anything?
We were just talking about
Stuff.
semi-spoilers.
I'm really upset I missed it then.
Yeah. Yeah, Icerift, you got the point that I told you, so when we're gonna be in a call, let's talk about it. 'Cause, yeah, I have some points to think of.
Yes.
Sounds fancy.
We have evil plans.
Ooh. I have evil plans. Evil, heartbreaking plans. Here we go. Here's the cool dragon I've been working on for days. If I can just make it full screen here. And my screen would stop like flashing at me. Yeah.
It's Maya.
Yeah. It's
Maya. I don't
look.
understand. I made a robot, but I can't read it. I don't understand.
It's only
I actually
hard.
liked rigging more than modeling. I hated modeling so much, but rigging was fun. But, yeah.
Well, this is my first model using the cloth node, the end cloth thing. I've used the end cloth for the wing membrane so that when it flaps its wings, it's not animated yet, but when it flaps its wings, you might see it. No, it's not moving here. Then like the membrane will stretch and billow in the wind and stuff. And yeah. Yeah, my tutors were like, keep it simple, and I was like, ha, no.
But wait, it's like a project in your college.
University, yeah.
Oh, university.
Yeah. So it's only half.
Let's call it simple. School.
Yeah. So yeah. That's my cool thing. That's my trump card. It's my fart card.
Just do stuff like a map parse with that, but sending it to the school, like, hey, I have a project with a 3D model. Grab it, grab this one, but actually you're doing a map parse and then see.
I mean, like, if I rigged all my characters, I could do my map parts so quickly. I could get them all done in like a day or two.
Oh, you stopped streaming.
Did I?
Yeah, the stream didn't
Finished.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I didn't finish it. I guess it was OBS. It's back now.
Oh, it seems YouTube tried to get a copyright strike for you for opening Maya there, because Maya is copyrighted by some kind of a program, so you can't use it anymore. Nope, nuh-uh.
I don't know if you're being serious.
So they took it down for a second, and then you just removed Maya from there, and they're just like, okay, let's...
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I don't know if I'm serious or not. I don't know anymore. Like, 1 year ago, we probably joked around. Right now, I don't know. I just think...
Well, I'm going to end the stream anyway because my tablet's flashing at me saying, please stop, you're killing me. So I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you everyone for coming. We moaned for a bit and then we made some jokes about sharks and, you know, spoilers and, you know, don't worry, I'm not going to say it. And, but mostly we moaned. So thank you for coming. I hope you all have a really nice day or evening with no fire alarms. I'm sorry about that, by the way. And I will see you all soon. Do you guys want to say goodbye or not?
Goodbye.